Tech show CES kicked off in Las Vegas yesterday, and all eyes are on virtual reality. So is it really the future of consumer technology? Roger Cheng joins us now from Las Vegas. He's the executive editor for CNET. Okay, we talk a lot, Roger, about virtual reality, but has it really taken off this year at CES?
Yeah, virtual reality was one of the hottest trends a few years ago. It turns out consumers don't really want it. It's expensive, it's hard to kind of sell the technology, and so VR is trying to make a comeback at this show. We saw HTC come out with a new Vive Pro. It promises a sharper, clearer image, a better experience, so you don't get sick when you're in a VR world. But really, what the big applications are in business is companies are actually asking for more VR headsets because they realize this is a great way to train up people, whether it's remote surgery, whether it's working on an oil rig, being able to use a VR system to simulate what it's like. It's sort of the ideal application right now.
What are some of the obstacles facing the VR industry right now?
Well, look, again, VR, it's still kind of looking for that comeback right now. It's, again, with new products like the HTC Vive Pro, and really businesses looking to use this for their own applications. I think there's a bit of a resurgence, but you're just not going to see it with consumers for a while, mostly because it's so pricey.
Roger, we're hearing something about, it's called augmented reality. What's the difference between that and virtual reality?
Yeah, so there's VR and AR. Well, VR kind of takes you in its own little digital world. You're kind of enclosed, you're isolated from everyone else. Augmented reality really kind of overlays digital images on top of the real world. So you're basically staring at a restaurant and with a pair of smart glasses, and you get Yelp reviews that would pop up on the glasses, on the display, on top of that restaurant that you're looking at.
So how exactly is augmented reality faring against VR at CES this year?
So that's the thing right now. I think a lot of companies see a lot more promise with AR because it's not as isolating as VR. It's, it doesn't take you out of your world and into a new world. AR really just sort of, again, augments your real world, giving you information that's actually useful. We've seen a number of AR glasses out here. Vuzix has a new one. They're showing off. The big thing here is integrating voice assistants like Google Assistant or Alexa. The idea that you can't really control or manipulate your glasses, so these makers want you to actually talk to them and ask questions, ask for news, and get that information on your glasses as sort of a display on top of the real world.
You follow this closely, Roger. What's your sense? Do you really see people at home buying into this technology and it doing really well?
I think it's very early days. I don't see a lot of folks buying into augmented reality glasses or smart glasses anytime soon. There are some applications out there. I think a lot of businesses, again, are interested in AR. Imagine, working on an assembly line and getting those instructions onto your glasses and being able to just reference them right away without having to take your eyes off what you're working on. But in terms of the consumer, it's still going to be a tough sell. The glasses that we've seen so far, they're a little bit bulky, a little clunky. Of course, they're probably going to be really expensive. So, this is a consumer electronics show where we get a glimpse of what's coming in the future. For these glasses, it's really a little further away in the future.
All right, Roger Cheng, thank you so much for giving us an update from CES.